Let's discuss this with Sara Nelson. She's the international president of the Association of Flight Attendants. And Sara, unlike air traffic controllers, flight attendants are still getting paid. But explain how this mass reduction in flights could severely impact your members.
Well, look, already we are concerned about the safety risks that are introduced here, the safety and security risks, and we're concerned about our federal sector sisters and brothers who are either out of work or forced to come to work without pay. But what that does always is a ripple effect. So as we see these flights cancel, we are going to see less and less of our work. We know what happens when the planes stop. It is not good. People don't get their medicines. They don't get to the hospital. They don't get their packages. The restaurants and grocery stores don't get food. The economy slows down and ultimately stops. And so there's got to be an end to this. And you're right. Our members are starting to feel the economic impact right now.
I can't even think about how much your members are going to have to deal with very grumpy, very angry passengers that they're not responsible for creating the situation, but they're going to have to deal with it. Let me ask you, at this point in the shutdown, do you think this level of flight reduction by the FAA, by the Trump administration, do you think this is necessary to keep everyone safe?
What happens when there is introduced risk that we do slow the system down? When you see the delays, when you see the cancellations, that is typically a product of not having enough staff to safely direct those flights. So that's what's happening already with the air traffic controllers who are stressed and who are not able to continue to safely do their job in some instances. Same with TSA. Some of the TSA workers are not able to come to work. Think about it. They haven't had a paycheck in 1.5 paychecks and they're about to miss another. They can't put a tank of gas in their car to get there. So this is what happens. Things get slowed down when you don't have the safety and security experts and when you don't have the intelligence of the people who are on furlough to help back up the work of those safety and security experts to do the job. So things are going to continue to slow down, and the action by the FAA is exactly what we have seen in the past, although it is on a grander scale than one airport at a time, one air traffic controller at a time.
And what do flight attendants see in terms of passenger behavior when these types of disruptions happen? Do shutdowns like this and flight disruptions like this and flight cancellations like this lead to more unruly passengers, more safety incidents, more flights have to be delayed because of people that are angry or intoxicated?
You know, what's very interesting, Jake, is that normally we see that in a weather meltdown or an operational meltdown because of an IT failure or something like that. What we see during a federal government shutdown is that there is an awareness by the traveling public, for the most part, that there are people who are coming to work without pay, continuing to make the country run. There are people who say thank you. I saw it all over TSA today when I was at the TSA line at Dulles Airport. And people are saying thank you. They're yelling out to other passengers, be nice to the TSA agents. We see a different approach, actually, from passengers during a moment like this, just like we do in a crisis in the wake of 9/11, at the beginning of the crises of the COVID pandemic, after we see an aircraft accident or crash. And that's what we're seeing right now. Americans want to come together and help. And I would just hope that our representatives in the Capitol would understand that they need to act more like Americans act every single day than they are acting, still getting paid, while government workers are not.
Yep, and just a reminder for everybody watching, all the TSA agents and air traffic controllers that are not being paid, that are having to take in second jobs, that are having to call in sick to deliver for Uber Eats, they are not being paid. And all the members of Congress, they are still being paid, more than $170,000 each. Sara Nelson, thanks so much. Appreciate it. Is there really momentum to end what is now the longest ever government shutdown in American history? I'm going to ask a congressman what he's hearing in the halls of the Capitol next.